What's up YouTube? Major Speed here again. So this is going to be a follow-up video to the other tutorial I just posted yesterday. That one was me playing singles and trying to commentary on my gameplay live. This one is going to be a little bit different as I've already played this game a few days ago. It was a win with me and a couple buddies, and this is going to show more of the team aspect of the game. Um, when it comes to tactics, covering each other, splitting up, just trying to know what your partner's going to be doing. So let's get into it. Turn this guy off. So I'm going to not try to double up on the things I've already covered in the other video, like jumping in, flying in, some of the contracts that you can do. Chose a bounty, and on the way down, we obviously notice another team's going there. You'll see a ping come up here soon. Yep, right there. So we know there's a team here. So we're cautious of that, and we're going to still try to loot. So we're splitting up, but we will listen. We'll try to spot that way and loot towards that way so that we're not hopefully caught off by surprise. So they're looting their building. I'm looting my building. I find a half-decent Grau here, I think it is, and then a semi-okay sniper. This was a little bit ahead. We're split up. They pointed out this building is where they believe two guys are. Kenny broke one. So we have flanked on either side, and basically what happened was we flanked on either side. Kenny killed both of them, and I ended up dying to two that came into my house, and Quan died from somebody else. I wasn't spectating him, so I'm not sure. Here we're on Kenny. Kenny does a lot of good things, so I thought we might watch and spectate him, as I wasn't while I was playing the game with him. So he heard that guy come up the stairs, shot at him, missed him, obviously, but he got out of that house as soon as he could, because you never want to be seen twice in the same area. So you saw that sniper pointing right at him. His buddy probably said that I heard him leave the building going this way. So you could see his buddies looking up in that window. Kenny just pinged him. It should have been a headshot. We don't know why. He should have been down easy there, but it only broke his armor. You barely saw him in the window, so Kenny switches positions again to not give him the same look at him twice in a row. All the while, Kenny's always listening. There he goes, doing his thing, getting his kills. 2 versus 2, 1 versus 2, 1 versus 3. It don't matter, Kenny will do it. I think I cut away here. I think I just keep this because it was just ridiculous how Kenny pinged him again. That wasn't a headshot. That was definitely a body shot, but he just got unfortunately unlucky there and didn't kill him. That dude eventually escapes and eludes Kenny somehow. So one thing I didn't cover was buying people back. Let's full screen this. When you get $4,000 in any Battle Royale team game for Warzone, you can buy people back. And here I'm dropping in on my loadout. Get a quick glimpse of the loadout I pick. I think I just get a FFAR and a launcher. I'm considering a couple others, but I know I should get Ghost, as we might not get a second loadout with the gas already closing, and we're all low on money. Kenny ended up getting enough money to buy Quan back, and I cut ahead a little bit. We rotated in the vehicles as the gas closed twice while we were in the vehicles and looting a little bit on the way. I noticed that guy in the truck, and I made the unwise call of jumping out. I could have definitely got wrecked because my teammates didn't jump out. I got lucky. I pinged him a bunch and then didn't die. So now we are again flanking the team. You notice Kenny is in the far left, Quan's with me. It's good to always keep kind of two in the same spot and maybe a one flanker. And you'll see in a second here, Quan charges up. I'm trying to cover him, and Kenny is on the other side, the other flank, to cover that his left side.
They're just staring at the stairs. I got him. I got one.
Kenny called him out that they were staring at the stairs. Quan got behind them and messed them up. Alright, another cut to another engagement. So they're pinging him over there. I don't see the guy up top, so I back out when I get low. I notice that my teammates are covering my back, so I go for the flank. Quan moved up, so Quan's moving up there. I'm trying to get the flank, and on the outside cover, I ping this guy here. No kill though, he stood up when I shot for his head. Right here I'm calling out for Kenny that there's a guy above him, and now behind him. He thanked me for my call out. That's why it's good to keep a guy back to kind of get those stragglers. Quan was trying to circle that guy, and that guy was trying to circle Quan. I ended up taking him out for him. Then we loot real quick, and I think we buy a couple things, UAVs, get some situational awareness as the circles are coming down, and I'll cut here. This was just a fun engagement on my end. So my teammates don't have long range right now. I picked up a decent car, 98. So I'm calling out to my teammates, hey, I'm thinking about shooting these guys, and they're like, we don't have any long range, so I'm, all right, I'm going to go for it. So I start trying to take them out as a third party. It was two teams fighting each other, and this is me third partying them, meaning they don't know I'm watching them, and then I take out the stragglers.
We got a new sniper on our team, so, you know, can't snipe anymore. Gotta get that man to you now. No fucking. We know now, bro. Yeah, I saw that.
I would have posted this video as a win, as I normally do, but my recording software was pointing at a different microphone, so I believe Kenny posted this on his channel with all the recordings of all of us talking, and that's one thing that your teammates definitely need to communicate in this game to be able to win consistently. So we're talking about what we need to do next, where we think we should go, and sometimes you make the right decision, sometimes you just make a decision, you know? You don't want to just sit there and do nothing. It's kind of unfun. So we pop a UAV. I see guys rotating towards that loadout to the right of the screen. I'm going to just quickly loot down here. Kenny's shooting them down. Me and Quan are going to start engaging here soon. So he's covering and calling out. That's Quan calling out things he's seeing. He called out there was one guy behind us. So Kenny's looking that way now. Quan's looking that way. Quan's pinging him. He's shooting at him. I'm looking for him. This is a bad spot for me technically because I'm exposed from behind very easily. We're making a lot of noise out here even though our guns are silenced for the most part. I just get lucky. I could have easily gotten shot from behind here. But I am looking on my heartbeat, one of the most used secondaries, non-lethals. I noticed the guys over here, so I should have pinged them, but I started shooting. Now I ping. Generally, it's best to try to ping and shoot so that if you do die, your teammates know where from. So now I'm going to try to flank, or at least cover our sides. this is called gatekeeping, where the gas is moving towards you, and guys need to that are in the gas need to move towards you, and that is quote unquote gatekeeping. Quan went down in this engagement. I'm trying to cover them as they're moving up from inside the gas. I ended up taking out 2 of them. And then I didn't notice Quan was down into the last second. Quan says like, hey, hey, hey. There's that communication. I should have been looking at the mini-map a bit more. I think I cut again. We just replayed up and moved forward a bit as the circle's collapsing. Towards the end of the game, it really becomes hectic as there's right now 10 people in the game, 5 teams. They're pinging, they're playing the gas, it's called, where they're hugging the gas on one edge. Right here, I get down by a guy on the other edge that they're not looking at behind them. Even though I'm down, I'm not dead, so I'm able to do stuff at least. So I'm trying to ping the guy that got me down. Luckily, he didn't kill me all the way. Right here, the gas is closing. I'm trying to tell Kenny, don't pick me up yet. Let me crawl to you while the gas is closing, so he doesn't have to sit in gas and revive me and lose health and armor. So if you're down and not dead, you're not useless. You can try to make callouts, you can try to make pings if you hear people. So that's don't just give up just because you're down. So now right now we're communicating where we should go next. Somebody just killed that guy in there. Kenny's calling out that the red flare that just went up is somebody getting bought back. I see him drop right in front of me, luckily, and I just take him out. Right now we're all, since it's such a condensed area, sometimes you want to flank, but when it's this close of an area, it's pretty risky when you start to flank when it's this small of a circle.
Find this little shack. Yep, we got him. There's place. 3 versus 2 versus 2.
So we're communicating 3 versus 2 versus 2.
Hold on, here one near us.
I'm trying to heartbeat, trying to figure out where they are.
I'll be here.
Luckily, I get the shot off first. His teammate gets taken out thanks to Kenny. Quan's got our right now, so me and Kenny are moving up, replating, moving together, shooting together. I've got his shoulder. I see that guy in the window. We call out that one of them is reviving himself with a self-revive, and Kenny gets the final kill. There you have it. When everything comes together, sometimes you get a chicken dinner. And it feels really good to get that chicken dinner. You will get one eventually if you've not gotten one yet, so don't despair. Kenny carrying us, 13 kills. I had a decent game, one of my best games actually, 10 kills. This is definitely not the norm. Norm for me is probably 3 to 5 kills, if it's even close to us getting into the top 10. Just was a good game by all of us, really. All right, well, hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to post this real quick, and have a good day.